that is
Okay, so if I go down, we all go down. And then they can't ban us all, right?
Well, they did, so now nearly 2,000 CS2 players are banned for 1 year, and look at your calendar, tomorrow is the day when everyone gets unbanned. So let's talk about how we got here, what skins got banned for a year, and what happened to those skins, and let's also talk about what's gonna happen tomorrow when all of them get unbanned. Let's quickly rewind a year back to October of 2024. I love my Deagle Blaze, but it's time for it to go, and the best place to sell it is on Skinland. Visit the link in the description and use code TechSavvy for a free $10 on your first sale, and if you qualify, you can even get an instant payout, not having to wait the 8-day trade protection period. You also get your money instantly if you choose to get paid out in balance, which is what I did with my Deagle Blaze, and I bought this beautiful Nomad Doppler Phase 2. There's tons of payment methods, both for cash outs and deposits, if you want to buy skins for much cheaper than the Steam market. So go check out Skinland if you want to sell your skins at the best rate, and if you want to get money instantly even after the trade protection update. On October 2nd, 2024, the Armory update released with 3 brand new collections, brand new charms, and the Desert Eagle Heat Treated. You get them by redeeming Armory stars, but the issue is that the only way to get Armory stars is to play the game and earn XP. This was bad, and people very quickly figured out the fastest way to get Armory stars. At first, it was casual on Dust 2, running down mid with nades and Molotovs killing each other. It got patched really quickly, but even that wasn't fast enough. And it wasn't long before someone discovered an exploit that let you do this. You could earn like 50 stars in a 10-minute deathmatch. Everyone tried to join these servers, whether they're a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer, or just a random person. Everyone was trying to get Armory stars, 1, because it was profitable, and 2, for the content. This was very clearly not intended behavior, and Valve was quick to act. Everyone who farmed above a certain number of stars, which seems to be around 200, got trade banned for an entire year. Obvious cheaters at the top of the leaderboard, they're fine, but as soon as you fuck with Valve's skin system, you're nuked. But anyway, still, we messed around with an exploit, we got what we deserved. But let's take a look at what accounts and what skins got banned. Now, a lot of people got banned, so I can't possibly cover everything, but I'll cover the highest profile accounts and skins. Let's start off with the close call. This AKK hardened, you may recognize it as pattern 661, also known as the Scar pattern. This one is minimum wear, and it was crafted by an interesting fellow, Leafy. He traded up to it, making it minimum wear on purpose. Very based. But this AK is actually not banned. Leafy managed to sell it less than a month before his trade ban. Speaking of Leafy, he does have a crazy amount of skins currently banned. It checks all the boxes for the expensive skins. He's got the Dragon Lore, the M4 Howl, the Op Gungnir. So in total, he has over $45,000 of skins banned, not even accounting for the sticker crafts that can be quite interesting. Oh, and Sparkles is also banned with the #1 Op Dragon Lore Quad 011111. What an absolutely gorgeous skin with a gorgeous float. Then we have Remix, who also got banned. He has a beautiful #1 float collection of red themed skins. Just their base market value is $20,000 in total, so I don't even want to take a guess at how much they're actually worth. His inventory is an absolute dream. And next up we have Arrow. How could I forget about Arrow? He opens a lot of cases and he keeps all his knives, so there's plenty of knives in his inventory. But what he's perhaps better known for are his sticker crafts. He has no less than 2 AK Safari meshes with Titan hollows, most notably the Fat Dick craft. He also has this beautiful Vox craft, this USP with 4 scraped Titan papers, and he has one of the juiciest souvenirs ever to exist with the I Buy Power Gold. Arrow, if you sell me your MP9 Dark Cages for the #1 Night trade up, I'll eat some bugs with you. Duop was also banned with $62,000 of high tier play skins, and so is Flary with the #1 lowest float AK Fire Serpent in his inventory, although I'm pretty sure this skin is anomalies. Then we have Epidemic with more high tier skins, but he also has this Hellraiser Deagle Blaze, the #1 lowest float USP whiteout, and a full collection of agents with applied bayonet frog patches. And holy, this AUG is beautiful. And last but hopefully not least, I'm also banned, and I have the #1 AK Hydroponic in my inventory. Now this guy wasn't strictly banned, I crafted it after the ban happened. It is currently still in prison, but not for long. Again, that's definitely not everyone that got banned, but those are the craziest skins that I know of. Now something you'll notice is that most of these skins that I just showed you are skins that their owners are not very likely to sell off instantly. Leafy crafted these goofy sticker crafts himself, so he's probably not gonna sell. It's not like he's gonna need the money. Remix has been collecting #1 floats for years, and Arrow's been collecting his Safari Mesh Cato crafts for years as well. Although many of these skins that are currently banned are collector's pieces, so their owners aren't gonna sell them, I have seen plenty of people who are so fed up with this game that this ban was their trigger, and as soon as the skins get unbanned, they're just gonna sell everything. And because of this, many people are worried that a market crash is incoming on October 1st. Now on the surface, this logic would make sense. If there's a massive sell-off, you would expect a crash, but if you dig a little deeper, you'll realize that a market crash is extremely unlikely because of this 1-year ban. At any given time, there are between 600,000 and 1.5 million players playing CS2. That's just the number of people playing at that current moment. That's not the total number of players. And look how many people got banned, around 18,000. Now I don't know for certain how accurate this number is, but because you had to be invited into one of these glitched lobbies and only a handful of people knew how to create them in the first place, it is a very small fraction of the entire player population. And while it's true that the people who are banned on average probably have more skins than the average CS2 player, the numbers are just so far off that this isn't even gonna be a drop in the bucket. But let's approach it from a different angle. At the time of the bans, the CS2 market cap was nearly $2 billion less than right now. But just take a look at these two skins in my banned inventory. A factory new AK Hydroponic 1 year ago cost less than $2,000, now they're selling for over $8,000. Same with the factory new Desert Eagle Emerald Yermingander, they started at $300, now they're selling for over $1,100. Now yeah, these are extreme examples, but in general, if you look at any item's price graph, it is likely that it increased in price over the last year. We were essentially forced into holding our investments, and they have gone up a lot. So there certainly are going to be people selling right away trying to lock in some profit, and I'm going to be one of those people for certain skins. But I want to hear from you. Do you think the increased prices are going to be enough to get everyone to sell, causing a market crash? I don't think so, but I guess we will find out tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting, and it's also going to be very interesting to see if we actually get unbanned on time. Imagine if this gets turned into a permanent ban. Oh my, I would lose it.